everybody, it's Gina. Welcome. Thank you guys for stopping in to have a look at my latest journal. This one is called Autumn Whispers, which is the name of the kit used by SenecaPoneCrafts. This is a design team project. I've made a single signature journal here, and it measures about 5.5 by 8, just over 8.25. As I said, it's one signature. Such a beautiful kit. It's got all of the colors from autumn, and the images are just beautiful. What I wanted the cover to look like was an old, we've all got our favorite autumn sweater that we go to, and I just wanted it to have a lot of texture and the feel of one of your favorite sweaters. So I've just I printed out on my tea-dyed paper one of the images. Then I ran that through my embossing folder a couple of times, and then I went back over it with some matte gel to seal it, and it feels really, really nice. And then the spine, I've got some natural muslin, and then I've just sewn in the signature with a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. I took several different components, journaling cards, some tags, and I've just layered that and collaged it, wanting to keep the fox as the main image on here. I love this. I just cannot believe every kit that Eileen comes out with. I just think, oh, this is my favorite, but I do genuinely think this is going to be very, very hard for her to top. Love it. And then I've just put a couple of the Tim Holtz metal corners. I thought it needed something there, and that's really suited it well. The closures, eyelet, metal eyelets, and then sari silk on this one. Now there's a mix of seam binding, sari silk, muslin, vintage laces throughout, but we'll just get started going through. I believe this one has got, this has got 68 pages, but you'll be able to check it for sure in the listing, but I think it's 68 pages front and back. So we just got started in the front. I want to keep this a fairly short video because my videos have been pretty long lately, as you know. I just took many of the elements and just layered them up. This is some vintage lace. Created a pocket here. Added some brads, and this is some sari silk. This is one of the pages from the kit. The owl and the pumpkins. It is just a fabulous design. This pocket, some vintage doily that I just stitched all the way across the sheet. And then here I've just made a little notepad from some of the papers, tea-dye papers. So that goes into that pocket. And here I've done a, let me just get a little tag here. I've done a double pocket here, and then I've also got a little pocket on the front, and this is one of the little envelopes from the kit, so that's just been tucked in there. This is a page from Edith Holden, and it's Autumn, so I thought that was really suited this journal nicely. Here I've just taken a coin envelope and put an alteration tag inside, and then I just did some stamping and then layering of some tea-dyed paper cut-offs that I had, and then this is one of the sayings that comes from the kit. And here I've just done a little mini file folder. This is in the kit, and I've just backed it onto some other little embossed paper that I had. This is a little corner flip-up, and I just created a little flower, dimensional flower there. obviously it gets flattened when you close it, but you can fluff it back up really easily. So lots of writing space as usual. Beautiful papers. This was a mix of coffee dyed and tea dyed I put in there, and I'll point those out because the coffee dyed papers have come out beautiful. But the images I did print all of these on the tea dyed. Isn't he gorgeous? I love this kit so much. Here I've just created 2 pockets, and this is a little tag from the kit. Just added some linen thread there. This is some more vintage lace. A couple more places. This is an old doily that I have stitched on the page and made a little tuck spot. And this comes from the kit. And it's the family tree. So you could add some names in there if you wanted. If not, it's just a great little journaling space. Here is another of the journal cards from the kit. Just beautiful. Tucked that in. This is a sheet with all the impressions of the autumn leaves. Just beautiful. I love autumn. I know most people, it's their favorite season as well. This I've stamped one of the sayings that I've got on a stamp, and I just think that's beautiful. This is another of the journaling cards. I've turned that into a pocket, stitched some of the little lace trim there. Love this page. She's done some ledger and then images over that. Just beautiful. Here I've just put a couple little tags, and that way you've still got lots of writing space. And this page, this is one of the pockets from the kit. Beautiful. I'll put a close up there, and that's got some really pretty colors in that. Stamped a tag to go in there. This is a page from Edith Holden with the fox, and I thought that fit perfectly. And then the back side of it's just an old cabin in the woods. Beautiful. And here I've just attached that so you've got additional space. That's more of the paper from the kit. It's just beautiful papers. Look at that. And over here I've done a pocket, and then I just made a journaling card out of this. Now these tabs are in the kit, so that I stuck on there, and that's got some embossed, I think this was some old Stampin' Up! Paper that I came across, and I thought it fit perfect. Here I've just taken some Tim Holtz wildflower die cuts, and then stitched over and distressed around that, so you've got another tag there to write on. And this is a altered paper clip. These came in the kit, so I thought I'd make that with it. This is from another of the little envelopes. Beautiful. And then this was a tag that I had left over from the Beekeeper's kit, and I thought the colors, I love the fact that you can just kind of mix them all together and they match really, really nice. So I've put that in. Just kind of recently I've been going through my stash. I've got stuff piling up as you do, so I'm trying to use up, when I do a kit, I'm trying to use it all up just to avoid so much stuff that I'm having to hang on to. This is another page from the kit. I love that. I love the teal in that because I'm drawn to teal. That, I think that's my color, turquoise. So I love that background. Here I've just taken one of the pages and I've doubled that up and made a tuck spot there. This is one of the journaling cards from the kit. Look at all the layering that she's done. And then there's the fox again, beautiful. And just include a little tag there. This is some of the coffee dyed paper, and if you can see it, I don't know if it's going to show on camera, but it really looks marbled. I love that. I can't remember that batch, why that batch came out that way, but that's beautiful paper. And this is another one. This was coffee dyed as well, and it just I don't know. Each batch seems to come out different. Here's another of the cards that it's just very tactile, this journal. You've got so many different things in it with texture. I love that. Here I've created another little pocket. That one's a little snug for this tag, but it is open all the way down. And this is from the kit, as you can see. Now that originally folded out, you could make a little booklet from it, but I've chosen to make pockets out of those. And here we've got another journal card, beautiful. And then this little envelope, isn't that gorgeous, with that squirrel. So again, I've left these open, so if you wanted to close those up, you certainly can. This journal is going to go up for sale. By the time this video is live, it will be for sale in my shop. And this was another of the little envelopes. I had that pinned to the back here. This is the center of the signature, and this is another sheet. Beautiful. And I've just put a couple of little butterflies in there. And here's the old fox again. And this is another of the journal cards. I love that. Isn't that beautiful? And then I just altered another little tag. I wanted this to just be, I don't know, autumn to me. You've got your cozy sweaters and the smells of leaves, and I just wanted this journal to reflect that, and I hope it has. Eileen's kit certainly incorporates everything that you imagine autumn to be, with the squirrels and the fox and acorns. It's just beautiful. So here I've just created another little journaling tag behind there, and then this is one of the tags from the kit. A tab, sorry. And here I've done another little paper clip, and this is one of her envelopes. Beautiful. Yeah, if you're just starting out with journaling, you know, just starting to create some junk journals, I highly recommend Eileen's kits, because if you're just starting out, you might not have a tag die. And her kits have got everything that you need to complete a project. And it doesn't have to be a journal. If I get the time this week, I am going to try to come back and show you a tutorial on how you could take one of her kits and use it for something completely different. It doesn't have to be a journal necessarily. There's so much that you could do with this. Here you go. Here's another one. If I get the time, I'm going to try to demonstrate how we could use them in another way besides just a journal. Because it's quite a big project, I think, for somebody just starting out, whereas you're quite intimidated, but you don't need to be with her kits, is what I'm saying. You've got everything here to create one. And it doesn't have to be as big a journal as what I've done. So keep that in mind with her kits. You can do other projects as well. Here I've done just another little writing tag in the back, and this is another of the little tags. I just love those, so sweet. And then here is just I took a die cut and just distressed it. Here I've done a double pocket. This is one of her double spreads. I've just cut that down and made that into a pocket. Added another little die cut there for some more dimension. And here's another one of her cutout pockets. And these sayings come through with the kit, so you can cut those out. I just layered it up, added some more of the wildflower. Love that. And this is one of the another image place for you to write. Here's another of the Edith Holden pages. Here I've taken one of the CD cases, and I've just tea stained that And then I came back in and created a nice little tag with a squirrel. I thought that was really cute. And I've just pinned it in with another of the little altered paper clips. There's some more of that coffee dyed paper. I just love that. Another of her beautiful images. More writing space. This is some old vintage trim that I came across at a flea market recently. Here I've just extended that out so you can do some more journaling. And another little tag. Ledgers. And I've done hand stamping throughout. Look at this page, isn't that beautiful? I love that. Doily. And here I've just taken some, this was left over, and like I said, I'm really working to try to use up everything when I print it. So I've just folded that for an extra little bit of space for you to journal in. Another little tag there, tag here. Another die cut on this flip. So you could write something, a little note to yourself. And there's some more of that. I don't know why that batch of paper came out, but I love it. It really does look like it's been marbled. Here's another of the altered paper clips. Stuck that in for you so you can add some things to this. And another of the image. Edith Holden page. Here's another one of the pockets. And I just stamped this tag. Added another of the die cuts. And here, another piece of the tea dyed paper. And another little stamped tag. So you've got lots of writing space in here. Look at that. I love that. And here is the back. I've just put a little pocket here so you can add some more things to it. And then that is the back of the journal. It's got such a nice feel to it. I think I've really enjoyed working with this kit. It is just so me. I love nature and I love autumn, so this is just combines everything that I love. So do check out Eileen's shop, which is SenecaPoneCrafts. I'm going to put the link below to the kit, and I hope you guys will give it a try. I hope that you've enjoyed this journal today. And check out my shop. I'm going to put a link below. I've recently added some journal kits to the shop with free shipping to the US and the UK. But if you're in another part of the world and you're interested in them, just get in touch with me. I'll see if I can get a rate for postage, but postage costs are higher now that I'm in the UK. But thank you guys so much, and I hope everybody's having a great start to the week, and I will be back very soon with some more projects. Take care. Bye.